Have they harassed your mom, your sister, like other members of your family? They have, eh?
Yep, absolutely. They doxed my mom, my sister. They tried to dox addresses, hassling them for interviews. And they're just trying to put pressure on you. They're trying to put pressure on you, hoping you will crack, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a consummate professional. The biggest, the best move I made in all of this, where they totally underestimated me, is I predicted this was going to come, and I leveraged myself against it. So when I knew they were going to cancel me, I kept saying, the cancellation's coming any minute now. When they cancel me, they're going to lie. This is what they're going to do. And I kept saying it so that when they did it all, they just gave me mass credibility. They made me look like an oracle. And and I was an oracle. I mean, I knew it was coming. Yeah. But I didn't sit there and say, please don't cancel me. I said, this is what they're going to do. Here's how it's going to work. It's all a trick. And when they do it to me, know it's a lie. And then when they did it, obviously they galvanized my viewers into believing in me even more because I predicted the future. So I was leveraged very heavily against it. But the way it happened was quite scary. I can tell you right now, Richard, if you're ever going to get canceled, I can tell you how to know. Because a few things happen about a week in advance. All right. You know you're fucked.
Let me know.
Should I tell you?
Fill me in.
Right. So the first thing they have to do is control the narrative. They have to make sure that, because a bunch of people, when you get canceled, are going to hear your name for the first time. You, me, anyone, right? Mm-hmm. They have to make sure that when the people hear the name for the first time, those people believe you are bad and you are evil. So they have to paint a narrative about you. So I woke up one day and 150 different Instagram pages of LGBTQ plus that influence. 150 different pages did a post about me with a caption, which was basically the same or slightly rewritten across 150 different pages on the same day. Bang. An organized attack from somebody. And I was like, okay, that's strange. Then about 3 days later, every teachers union from Norway to Australia to the UK to America, teachers unions were coming out saying that young boys aren't listening in school anymore because they keep asking the teacher what color their Bugatti is. Which I found quite funny. so then the teachers unions came for me. But the fact that they all come in absolute succinct, if you ever have like one post that gets a bunch of traction on you, no big deal. But if it's happening in absolute succinctity with other posts, then someone is behind it, and the person behind it has the power to cancel you. So there was about 5 days in a row of orchestrated hits, and then the cancellation came. So because they're trying to paint the narrative.
Yeah, like I don't think people understand how much control these powers that be, the Matrix, whatever it is that we want to call it, have over information. Like even the Twitter files that were just released by Elon Musk, with what went on with Twitter during the last election, and you're only starting to see like the tip of the iceberg. Like there's more and more coming from that. And that, I mean, some would argue that that was information suppression. Some would even say that it, manipulated the outcome of the actual election, but they have a lot more control, and they've been exerting this control for a long time. And you're the first person that I've seen that's realistically stood up and said, hey, if you're going to shit on me, fine. I'm just going to keep speaking the truth. So let's go. And that's worked for you. It's worked very well because it's giving you a platform and some interesting shows, right?
It has. It certainly worked for me very, very well. I think that I am fortunate to a degree. I feel like I was doing it at the right time, because now the Matrix, I believe, is starting to crack. Like you said, with what Elon's doing, for example. After this scandemic, no one believes in the news anymore. I feel like I'm doing it at the right time. And the reason I say right time is not because I'm being so successful with it, but also because doing it at the right time affords some protection. So if I was doing this a few years earlier, when there was no other holes in the ship, they would be trying much harder to put a bullet in my head. But the fact that they have so many problems now, like Elon's telling the truth, a whole bunch of people are telling the truth, it's getting more and more difficult for them to wrap it up. You can make one person be quiet, but you can't make thousands be quiet. And that's why I say now is the time for everyone to speak up, because it's the safest time ever to do so if safety was a concern. But yeah, it's certainly working out well for me. I mean, I've moved platforms. Obviously, I've moved over from YouTube to Rumble now, and I'm doing very well there. I've been very successful on Rumble. So I can't complain. The CEO of Rumble, Chris, is a true patriot. He's a hero. And he came to me in the cancellation and said, you can say whatever you want. Don't care.
Chris is a Canadian from Toronto, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, man. He's an awesome guy. Really good guy. He's Canadian, and but he's certainly for the cause. And lots of other people are moving over to Rumble now as well, because they're understanding that it's a matter of time until YouTube cuck out on basically every channel.
Yeah.
So I've been good there. Now I'm obviously back on Twitter. Meta have not given me anything back yet, but there's already talk about me being being reinstated on Instagram. So they're looking to put me back. And I've kind of, I wouldn't want to say I've beaten the cancellation, but the negative effects are slowly wearing off, the visual negative effects. Once I beat all this imaginary garbage court cases that are going to come, then all in all, it's been a positive for me and for my brand. But yeah, it was also unnecessary. It had to be done because I knew that the Matrix only needed a crack. Everyone was pissed off with them for a very long time. Someone just had to put a crack in the dam and the pressure would do the rest. And I feel like one of the cracks that was missing is for somebody to show that being canceled doesn't work. And if you can show that, then people stop being afraid of their weapon, and then their weapon becomes less effective and everybody will speak and will win in the end. So divine timing, perhaps.
Hey guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that short clip. If you did, consider supporting the creation of content by checking out my supplement line. Pinned in the top comment below of this video in the comments, there's a link to the unpluggedalpha.com/shop. When you click through, you'll be able to land over here, and the entire lineup is broken down by category that it performs best in: estrogen metabolism, fat burning, your foundational essentials for health, immune health, performance, and testosterone support. If you check out with coupon code ALPHA10, you'll get 10% off on your first order. There's also the option to use the subscribe and save model, where regular shipments will be sent over to you on a regular basis, and that gives you a little bit of a discount, and your supplement facts are always broken down over here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And again, check out that link. It's pinned in the top comment below in this video. Peace out.